Want to go out to Big Buddha right now. He decided since it's cold, may as well go up in the mountains and get even colder.
May as well.
And they need to be calling their team Darkstar instead of Dirtstar.
We can't see them.
Well, that's not why they're called Darkstar, because you can't see them. You can actually see them in the light. But it is cold, but you know what? You warm up after you do a couple of tricks. Here to tell us a little bit about is my man Van DeWitt here. Now, how big is the sport in the U.S.? Is it called dirtboarding?
Dirtboarding, mountain boarding, you can use either euphemism. Pretty small still here in the U.S. It's about 10 years. In comparison to other extreme sports, we're about 10 years back behind everybody else.
Does that seem to happen all the time with extreme sports? It starts here, then it goes Europe and blow up?
Yep, it's over in Europe right now. They're doing about 180 racers competition. We're about 80 racers. So we're a little bit behind them, so we're just waiting for that influx to come back over to America and blow up over here.
Now, even though it's a small sport right now in the U.S., how is Utah riders compared to the rest of the country?
We've actually stood out. We have a really good camaraderie, a really tight team here, and we're doing a lot of local exposure with free learn-to-rides through Salty Peaks to get a lot of people more oriented with mountain boarding and see, exactly what we're capable of.
Now, Dan, you surf, right, Dan?
Yeah.
When you were a kid, you surf? Okay,
well, now, I'm not in Utah.
But when you come into Utah, does everybody always tell you, hey, have you tried snowboarding? And you say, well, no, because you're new to it. And then they say, if you've ever surfed, it's like that. I found that it's not. But if you've ever done any of these board activities, you're okay on mountain boarding?
Yeah, any board sport really is going to give you the body techniques that you need to be able to not crash. And
because not crashing is the important thing.
It is really the important part, because then you don't get hurt. So,
but walk us through the board here. So what kind of tires do you have?
Okay, we've got inflatable 8-inch tires and then a 2-piece hub, and then we've got a spring-loaded suspension here, so that'll give you the stability when you're riding at high speeds. We also have adjustable suspension, so you can actually tighten that up for high.
It looks almost like a snowboard.
Yeah, it's very similar to a snowboard. It's a composite deck, just like a snowboard. And then we've got snowboard-style ratchet bindings here. And then you can just release those at any time, jump off the board, and get away from it.
So we're gonna do this some tricks. When we come back, we're gonna do some tricks. We're gonna catch some big air. If you can look down there, we put a car over there just so you can see the ramp. Let's have one of you guys go off the ramp. Can we have one of you guys run off the ramp? Like right now? Come on, brother. Here we go.
Let's go.
This is live television, baby. This is how we roll. There we go. And I don't know how they land on the other side.
Also.
Here we go, Dan. So this is what we're going to see when we come back. More of this. Woo!
Hey, I think he landed.
We're live in the avenue.
Nice.
We're waking people up with snowboarding. Actually, dirtboarding. Sorry, mountain boarding, dirtboarding. We'll see you guys in just a bit.
Skateboarding, it's all boarding.
It's all boarding. Not boring, boarding.
Boarding.
Don't get me in trouble now, Carrie.
All right, Buddha.
Boarding.